The champion is JCI
Lately, I have been awarded as a champion for both JCI Cambodia Public Speaking and Debating Championship for 2025 and 2026. Alright, so when I first stepped into AI, it was back in around 2015 or 2016. So I would say that was like a very new thing because before I used to learn English, but I would say it's just like some basic English that I did not get to use it with the foreigners or the other people that much. But once I started to get into AI, I get to meet like foreigner teacher, I get to use it with my friends because in class we had a rule that no one is allowed to speak Khmer, so I allowed myself to practice my English more. But what was more amazing was that 3 years after joining with AI around 2019, I got to join my first ever debate competition in AI. So back then, when I first started, everything was so new. At first, I was so scared because my English knowledge was quite limited. But throughout the journey with AI, I would say it improved a lot, not just my English, but it goes beyond into my public speaking skill, also debate skill as well. So between the year of 2016 to 2019, that year, if you ask like, how was my English, I would say it was not that really great at all. But however, I watched the debate video from the JCI senior. I think they were from AI as well. I watched their video and that really inspired me a lot, despite my limited English knowledge back then. So of course, before joining a debate, my first ever debate competition with AI back in 2019, I was very nervous. I was asking myself, is my English is enough or like was enough for the competition? However, watching the video from AI senior back then, it really inspired me a lot. Also my teammates, my two other teammates back in 2019 as well. After graduating, I was lucky enough to get selected as a budget analyst at the Ministry of Economy and Finance as my professional career. But at the same time, given the passion that I had with AI for a debate and public speaking, I keep pursuing in that field despite my professional career within the government sector. So lately, I have been awarded as a champion for both JCI Cambodia Public Speaking and Debating Championship for 2025 and 2026. If I were to talk to my youngest self back in 2015 or 2016, firstly, I would say that I was so proud of you for keep moving forward, especially for not giving up, knowing that your English was not the best back then compared to your friends, compared to your teammates and your classmates. But given your dedication and given the support that you are having inside yourself that okay, you can do it, now you are turning into someone better, like you are turning into a better version of yourself, not just knowing how to use English, but you are using English beyond that, not just for yourself, but for your families and especially for Cambodia as a whole.